Hi everyone, just doing a little mic check. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? And we go live in 10 minutes. Hiya, guess what? It's free tonight. Hello! Are we good? Oh, I'm just having a bit. How are we? Oh, good boy. Do you like karaoke? I love karaoke. It's great, isn't it? Love it. Okay, so welcome to the quiz. If you're new, we're just about to go through how you play, stuff like that. Hi, Julie. Hi, Emily. These are the rules of the quiz. So hopefully you've got the online entry form. I'm just going to post that again in the chat. That is in, yeah, it is, isn't it? That is in, hi, Adam, the description of this live video. And it is all live, apart from the pre-recorded catchphrases. Anyway. You need to do that online entry form because you fill in your email address, and what I'll then do is mark the whole quiz for you. And by 3 o'clock at the very latest tomorrow, I think it'll be before midday tomorrow actually, because I've got a lot to do. Because it's our birthday on Tuesday. I've got loads to do. The quiz is completely marked for you, and I return the answers, of course, and a league table of everybody's score. Hopefully, it's not the hardest quiz in the world, although Sophie's on her own. Oh, it's harder on your own, isn't it? About 10% of people play on their own, we reckon. Yeah, and a league table of all your scores tomorrow as well. We do ask, please, that you don't write answers in the chat because you write them on the form. The first 12 are your picture round. So we start on question 13 in a minute. And we do ask, please, that you don't Google the answers because inevitably that will... I'll turn my phone off. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Inevitably, that will make the quiz harder because we go in the average mark and we try and keep the average mark between 70 and 80%. No donations tonight because it's completely free, and that is to say thank you to all the people. It's been a year now, nearly. It's our year birthday on Tuesday. Did I mention that? We've survived for a year based on, you know, teams giving little donations, and this is to say thank you. I know I'm good at arguing with myself, Siobhan. I'm good at it. I'm excited. Chilled out tonight. Okay, so here we go with your first question. Starts really nice and easy, and we get progressively more difficult as we go. So question 13, which Muppet had an on-off relationship with Kermit the Frog? Well, there's top, Denise, do you think? So question 13, which Muppet had an on-off relationship with Kermit the Frog? By the way, if you don't want to do it on the form now and maybe you sat on the couch watching the telly, because you can put it on YouTube on the telly, you can write it on paper and then transfer it across later because you've got till 10 o'clock to submit the form, and it only takes about 5 minutes. Paul, getting argumentative. Oh, forgot to press the button. Question 14. What D is a mound of sand that's been formed by the wind? So what D is a mound of sand that's been formed by the wind? Do I have a brother, Louise? Yeah? Got two? John and Gary. So what D is a mound of sand that's been formed by the wind? Question 15. Who has the most bones, an adult or a young child? So some of the questions in the quiz are multiple choice. We do say aim for half marks. So who has the most bones, an adult or a young child? Hey, Debbie, look. Hiya! Didn't see Grogu or Toby last quiz. The last quiz we did. Toby's somewhere. Question 16. What D is the process of breaking down food? I promise you the quiz gets harder. So what D is the process of breaking down food? You like Star Trek, Paul? All right, the next generation ones. I think the clip is going to have to come out soon, aren't they? So question 17. The company Whitbread was originally founded in 1742 to carry out what business originally? Yes, Gabor, that's what I'm worried about. Soon as she displays herself, Denise, I'll grab her. So the company Whitbread was originally founded in 1942 to carry out what business? My dad used to work for them. Oh, hi Sam, hi Paul. Hope you have a good time. Question 18, often called rivers of ice, what do we call a sheet of ice that moves very slowly down a mountain? So often called rivers of ice, what do we call a sheet of ice that moves very slowly down a mountain? I should say as well that if you're on YouTube, that's the one. If you're on YouTube, if you click the subscribe button and the bell, you get notified when we go live, and it does help the channel grow. So it'd be great if you could do that. So often called rivers of ice, what do we call a sheet of ice that moves very slowly down a mountain or on land? I do not bully you, Debbie. Debbie King. And question 19, how many children does the Queen have? So how many children does the Queen have? I worked out the other day, I reckon we've asked 10,000 questions there or thereabouts in the last year. It's a lot, isn't it? Question 20, how many players are there in a curling team? So how many players are there in a curling team? There is 60 questions in total tonight. The quiz is out of 65. You'll see why there's that slight discrepancy near the end. It's scary at the end. Toby, where have you gone? And question 21, can you remember on the TV show Countdown, How many letters are there usually in the conundrum? And Paul, you'd be very pleased to know we've got anagrams in the break, and one of them, your name's in it. So on the TV show Countdown, how many letters are there in the conundrum? Paul doesn't like them. Katie likes them. I don't think Katie likes them. Question 22. In which decade did Ray Charles, I love this song, record the song Hit the Road Jack? So in which decade did Ray Charles record the song Hit the Road Jack? No, Gabor. Gabor asks awkward questions sometimes, and I'm like, I don't know. No, it's the regular UK. Gabor's in Hungary, you see, version. Oh, Kathy likes Star Trek too. He could be from Star Trek, couldn't he? All right. Question 23. What's the surname of the famous Dutch footballing brothers, Frank and Ronald? So what's the surnames of the famous Dutch footballing brothers, Frank and Donald? Got a good thing. I'm looking forward to this. We're doing a theme quiz and we're doing it all multiple choice. That'd be good. I'll enjoy that. Be different that. What drama is that? Is it the Bay? Yvonne. Question 24, maths question. What's the next prime number after 29? And once again, we do ask, please, that you don't Google. I don't know why I said that on that question. But what's the next prime number after 29? Oh, Line of Duty. Yeah, I like that too. Oh, does that mean I can watch it after the quiz? Usually we watch one thing after the quiz. I like Line of Duty. I've never watched, I don't know about you, but I've never watched so much TV ever. It's just one series after the other. It's all up for something else, isn't it? Question 25, tricky one this, I think. How many English counties border Wales? And you have got a choice. So how many English counties, the English ones, border Wales? You know, the English ones, like it says. Very true, Siobhan. Now, question 26, tech question. What is Google's game streaming platform called? It's one word. So what is Google's game streaming platform called? Oh, wow, Gabor, that is intense. Perhaps not the right word, but yeah. Most I get is 2 episodes and then Amy falls asleep. And it's like, ooh. Because you can't watch it without them, can you? Mm. Question 27. Which First Lady of Argentina did Madonna play in Evita? So 27, film question for Debbie. Which First Lady of Argentina did Madonna play in Evita? We have still got a connections round later, but it's a little mini one. Quite a nice little one, actually. Question 28. What TS is the US term for a charity shop? What do they call it in America? So, what TS is the US term for a charity shop? Ooh, that's a good fact, Gabor. So, what TS is the US term for a charity shop? By the way, if you've just joined us, when we get to 30, we do rerun through the first 18 questions quite quickly. At half time, the questions are on screen as well, and you can rewind the video when the quiz finishes as well. And you've got till 10 o'clock to submit the form. So, question 29. Which screen technology, no longer favoured by manufacturers, featured millions of cells filled with gas between two sheets of glass? Or glass if you're posh. Which screen technology, no longer favoured by manufacturers, featured millions of cells filled with gas between two sheets of glass? And question 30, what we normally do, it's very childish actually, but people normally got it when they've got it in the chat, but please don't put the answer. It's a musical instrument again. So I'm a pint is an anagram of a musical instrument. Can you work it out? Kathy was first. That was really quick, Kathy, that. As you're working that out, I'm just going to go through the first 18 questions very quickly for you. So if you've just joined us, they're not normally this quick. Which Muppet had an on-off relationship with Kermit the Frog? Sheila's got it, or was it Kieran? Loads. Martin, Kathy, Nicola, Julie. What tea is a mound of sand that's been formed by the wind? Debbie's got it. Who has the most bones, an adult or a young child? Question 16, what D is the process of breaking down food? And then 17, the company Whitbread was originally founded to carry out what business? Siobhan's got it as well. Question 18, often called rivers of ice, what do we call a sheet of ice that moves very slowly across land? And 19, how many children does the Queen have? 20, so he's got it as well. How many players are there in a curling team? And 21, on the TV show Countdown, how many letters are there in the conundrum? Question 22, in which decade, Gabor's got loads of claims to fame, hasn't he? Which decade did Ray Charles record the song Hit the Road Jack? And 23, what's the surname of the famous Dutch footballing brothers? Used to like these two. Frank and Ronald. Question 24. Sorry, Paul. What's the next prime number after 29? And 25. How many English counties border Wales? 26. What's Google's game streaming platform called? And 27. Which First Lady of Argentina did Madonna play in Evita? Mark's got it as well. And Denise. Question 28. What TS is the US term for a charity shop? And 29. Which screen technology, no longer favoured by manufacturers, featured, I don't think they make them anymore really, millions of cells filled with gas between two sheets of glass? Oh, and yeah, 30, yeah, is the anagram. I'm a pint. It's a musical instrument. For this next bit, we've actually got 4 catchphrases for you and then one something different. If you need to rewind for a rewatch of these, because sometimes they're quite fast, you can do that after the quiz by winding back.
Flop, beep, bop, skirfle, for ding dang, willy wally, bing bang, tick tock, peekaboo, hip it, dip it, doodle doo, fizzle, does a cling clang, doodle doodle, sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle, sing sang. He said noodle doodle, sing sang. Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing, come on. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle for ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle for ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, he said noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, there's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing. Come on.
Sing, sing, sing-a-dingy wing ding. Doo-dah, squill diddle hoo-ha.
Yeah, there's a song everybody knows. So come on and sing.
Founder! Say hi, Toby! No, that's the, yeah, there you go. Not happy, are you, today? Oh, you are. 35's disturbing. Some good ones there, I like those ones. The next bit is the music. Do you think are hard, some of them, Murray? The thing is with the catchphrases, as soon as you see the answers, you're like, oh. Next bit is the music round. We've took the lyrics out tonight. So you've got 10 to 12 seconds of each song that's repeated. Can you please try and name the name of the artist? And if you write that down first, followed by the name of the song, and it's half a point for the artist and half a point for the song. There's 5 of these. Enjoy.
Happy birthday to you was created for your sign with a home tattoo. Happy birthday to you was created.
It's a shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down, oh, I knew you. It's a shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down, oh, I knew you.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my best suit. Got in my car, raced like a jet. Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my best suit. Got in my car, raced like a jet.
Yes. Do you like that? Good ball, like some of them. 37, 38. Okay, what we do now is we have a short break. Just before we do, shameless this, on Tuesday, it's a big deal, this. It is a big deal. I never thought when we started we'd still be going a year later. Never. But it will be a year on Tuesday. And we've got some giveaway merchandise and prizes and stuff. So donate on that night and we'll do loads of spinners and give away a load of stuff. And we're going to do a bumper quiz with loads of your favourite bits in and some new bits too. So don't miss that. It's going to be great. At this point, we have a short break. On this side of the screen are the questions I've already asked, bar the video ones, which you can rewind if you need to. And on this side of the screen, especially for Paul, we've got some anagrams. They've got little cryptic clues with them. Make sure that your anagram does fit the clue loosely. After the break, we've got a mini connections round, a smaller one, some slightly harder questions, and of course, the wipeout round. So I'll see you in 10 minutes. Hope you're having fun. Hey, Gabor doesn't miss a trick. Oh, hang on. Gabor doesn't miss a trick, does he? Fix that. Oh, you got. Okay, so connections round. I know Sheila likes these. Oh, Sheila. The way this works is it's a mini one, this one. So we've got 4 questions, general knowledge questions, all worth a point each themselves. And then the 5th one is what's the connection between the previous 4? People do like to get the connection, but it's only worth 1 point. But people do like to get it. And what I normally do is at 10 o'clock when the form closes, I'll put the answers to Sheila's like, yeah. I'll put the answer to the connections round on again. Then Martin's like, oh no, not again. Here we hopefully not too tricky, Martin. Here we go. So question 46. On the TV show The Simpsons, what breed of dog is Santa's little helper? So it is worth a point, this. Didn't it? On the TV show The Simpsons, what breed of dog is Santa's little helper? I think last time we did connections last Sunday, and it was bigger than we had 9, and question 10 was the connection. What was it? About 2/3 of teams got the connection. The most that we've had. How could she have it already? If she has, that is amazing, Martin. Let's see if she has. 47. In computer networking, what does the letter L stand for in the acronym LAN? And I have given you the second 2 as well. So something area network. In computer networking, what does the letter L stand for in the acronym LAN? Love that emoji, Kathy. That was quite a good impression, that, yeah. Has she still got it, Martin? Question 48. Ooh, very good. Best known for its association, hopefully it's not too tricky, this one, with bourbon whiskey. In which US state would you find Bourbon County? So best known for its association with bourbon whiskey. In which US state would you find Bourbon County? All too clever, you lot. Although it is frustrated. I'd be very frustrated if in the chat people going, I've got it, and you're like... And then the 4th one. What goes before man to give the name of a Sylvester Stallone character of Sergeant John Spartan, who is known in the title of a 1993 film? Let's read that again. What goes before man to give the name of which Sylvester Stallone character Sergeant John Spartan is known in the title of the 93 film? Something man. Hi, Jodie. Party time for Kathy. And then 50 is what's the connection between those 4? Only worth a point at my ad. You still get the other points if you don't get the connection. Okay, just to go back for you. Oh, Paul's got it as well. Can you make them all fit together? So on the TV show The Simpsons, what breed of dog is Santa's little helper? That was 46. Then 47. In computer networking, what does the letter L stand for in LAN? Yay, Jill's got it too. I like it when people get it. Best known for its association with bourbon whiskey. Which US state would you find Bourbon County? I didn't know that one before today. 49. What word goes before man to give the title of the Stallone film? What's the connection? Martin, that's well. She got it from the first one. Could have been anything. Okay, next bit. We have 5 slightly tricky. I think this quiz is more level in that perhaps the harder ones aren't, really, really hard. So here we go. 51. Who played the jewelry salesman in the film Love Actually? So no connection with these, I may add. So 51. Who played the jewelry salesman in the film Love Actually? Don't forget, you have got till 10 to submit the form. And you should receive the league table and answers before 12 tomorrow, to be honest. Because I got busy. Question 52. Named after Greek terms meaning love and brother, what's the 6th most populated city in the US? So named after the Greek terms meaning love and brother, what's the 6th most populated city in the US? So how many films Debbie seen as well? 6. Three more of these to go. 53. In which year of the 90s did Robbie Williams leave Take That? You've got to get it dead on this one. Which year of the 90s did Robbie Williams leave Take That? I've given you multiples. Question 54. Who wrote the book I, Robot? Do you reckon, Gabor? So who wrote the book I, Robot? I don't know if they were thinking that deeply. Oh, do you know what film I saw the other day? Because I know you're really interested. And I'd not seen it, but the new Blade Runner one. I can't believe I've not seen it. And I didn't know. It was so good because I didn't know Harrison Ford was in it till the end. And I was like, yes, yes. And that was because of one of the questions we had. I say new. I think it was 2019 or something. Oh, it might have been 17. Blade Runner 2049, I think it was. So 55. What word goes before fun, time, and love to give the titles of 3 hit singles from 1987? What word goes before fun, time, and love to give the titles of 3 hit singles from 1987? Now, just to fly through those one more time. Sorry, Denise, didn't think of that. I was dead excited because I didn't know. I was like, woo, look. 51 was who played the jewelry salesman in the film Love Actually. Sorry, spoilers. 52 named after Greek terms meaning love and brother. What's the 6th most populated city in the US? Or was it Gabor? Which year of the 90s did Robbie Williams leave Take That? Then who wrote the book I, Robot? And the final one in this section. What goes before fun, time and love to give the titles of 3 hit singles from 1987? Now it's time for the scary bit. Yeah, so it's Wipeout. We always do this at the end of the quiz. It's the last 5 questions of the quiz. And it's double the amount of points per question, 2 points per question. But if you get one wrong, you get no points for the round. It was about 50% there or thereabouts in the last quiz wiped out. You don't have to answer them. You can opt out of them. There's a box on your form. They're all 50-50s. And you can opt out of them, meaning you won't wipe out. You just lose the points for that question. So it's a gambling game, if you like. Here we go. 56. Where is the Antarctic roughly centered? Is it the North Pole or the South Pole? She's got plenty of time, Paul. She's got an hour. Have you ever watched the film, Debbie? Oh, well, maybe not, but... and then you don't realise to the end that you've watched it before. That's a sign of getting old. So where is the Antarctic roughly centred? Is it North Pole or South Pole? '57. Emma Bunton was a judge on which TV show from 2010 to 2011? Was it X Factor or Dancing on Ice? So Emma Bunton was a judge on which TV show in 2010 to 2011? X Factor or Dancing on Ice? '58 Doctor Who question. Which of these 2 actors starred as Doctor Who first from those 2? Was it Sylvester McCoy or Peter Davison? That's funny, Debbie. Remember, you don't have to gamble, you can opt out. Which of these 2 actors starred as Doctor Who first? Sylvester McCoy or Peter Davison? Two to go. 59. Which of those is larger by area? Is it France or Germany? Must admit, Kathy, I'm not big on Doctor Who myself. So which is larger by area, France or Germany? But the question is, Kathy, are you going to gamble? And finally, last question of the quiz. Kathy's like, no. Absolutely. Don't you just, Lisa? You really do. It's when there's so much dependent on it as well. There's top half of the table, hardly any wipeouts. Bottom half, strewn with them. Question 60, last question. What was the subtitle of the 2018 film in the Mission Impossible franchise? Was it Mission Impossible Fallout, or was it Mission Impossible Rogue Nation? So that is the last question of the quiz. What was the subtitle of the 2018 film in the Mission Impossible franchise? Was it Fallout or was it Rogue Nation? Now we'll go through those last 5 one more time in a second. That's the end of the quiz. What happens now? You've got till 10 o'clock. How many times have I said that? About 4, I think. Got till 10 o'clock to submit your form. Then I mark it for you, and by 3 o'clock, but it'll be before midday tomorrow, I'll have a full complement of answers along with the league table emailed to your email address. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you on Tuesday for the big one. It is a big one. Can't wait. Oh, by the way, would you... I'm toying with the idea of... it's definitely going to be 65 questions, so it's out of 70. I'm happy to put 70 questions in, make it out of 75, but I don't know, is that too long? So at the end of the form, what do you think? 70 questions or 65 questions? Leave it up to you. Don't want to make it too long, you see. Okay, I'll see you then. Just to go through these last ones. 56, where is the Antarctic roughly centered? North or south? Thanks, Sheila. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, 2 Kathys. Emma Bunton was a judge on which TV show from 2010 to 2011? X Factor or Dancing on Ice? Couple of people not go for this one. Which of these 2 actors starred as Doctor Who first? Sylvester McCoy or Peter Davison? Which is larger by area, France or Germany? Oh, Kathy's asked a question on that one. No. There's quite a big difference anyway, to be fair, in it. And question 60, what was the subtitle of the 2018 film in the Mission Impossible franchise? Fallout or Rogue Nation? Oh, good boy, you got them. You got them. Thanks, Paul. Right, I'll see you all on Tuesday. See you then. Bye.